turn around, you'll handle whatever the situation is.
Stop the drill. Get off.
The problem with force on force training is what happens a lot of the times. The good part about force on force training is half of your department, when you start to suit them up in the gear, they're so nervous, you don't even have to induce stress. It's already induced just by putting the helmets and the UTM down.
Jay Wadsworth with the Effective Fitness Combatives. I'm a co-founder and director of the program. Okay, level 2 is basically we're inducing stress-related drills right away. We call them box drills, but being able to introduce stress in and have officers perform well under stress in good conditions versus bad conditioned responses. Level 1 is a prereq for level 2 because in level 1, we teach everything you need to do in a combatives environment. Now, what level 2 does is it introduces stress drills. So now you have to react to stress and utilize the concept, skills, and tactics you built in level 1.
We'll need, let's just go 2 safety officers in this room, 2 safety officers in that room, and 2 safety officers. We'll get 6 red vests. And then we'll need, let's just go 2 people that can role play in here, 2 people that can role play in here, and 2 people that can role play in here.
As soon as I tell you going hot, you're going to turn around and you'll deal with what's in front of you. Good? Going hot. Commands, what's going on?
Stop fighting. Stop fighting. Stop fighting. Police, turn it up. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. You're under arrest. Use your hands. Go on your stomach. Go on your stomach. On your stomach. Move on your back.
Andrew, I'll take it.
Pause real quick. You want to keep fighting on the couch or you want to get him somewhere else?
I'd like to be on the ground.
Alright, continue. Something to think about.
On the ground.
Nice, now.
On the ground. On your stomach. On your stomach. Give your hands.
What can we use? How can we get his hand out? There you go. Good. Red light, red light. You good job of keeping off the couch. You were kind of just in that back corner. Yep. You never really got your butt on the couch. A lot of people were getting like speared into the couch and then they're losing ability. How did it feel for you?
Good. I mean, that corner was a little shit, but
yeah, good job fighting. You didn't concede the position and like sit down. Good work fighting to maintain like even
stand up.
Yeah, stand up and use the wall like to keep you up, which is good because he transitioned to a single leg and it was trying to get you down. So it was good back and forth, good clearing it. Role player, anything from your perspective?
Feel pretty good? So I'm going to be your coach on this one.
Yeah.
There'll be 2 other people in red that are going to be your safety guys.
All right.
Again, index, ceasefire, everyone can yell it, even including yourself. If that occurs, we stop. Listen to me. If I say pause, I want everyone to pause, and then I'm going to try to get some coaching to you, and then make you solve the problem and start you over again. Cool? All right, let's do it.
Stop fighting. Stop fighting. Let go of me. Let go of me. Stop fighting.
Lift. Keep working it. Work it. Do that again. And then
Stop fighting. Stop.
Yeah, swing the underhook on this side. Now go back to the same sweep. Go back to the same sweep. Control the inside of that bar bicep.
Stop fighting.
Now work that sweep. Go back to your sweep, guys. Same sweep with Now you got the under. Yeah, there you go.
Got your belts. Got your belts. Give me your arm.
And good. We'll end it there.
It's always like with a startle, someone grabs you. It's just like, my couch.
Yeah.
You know,
How,
it's like,
let's talk about a couch.
yeah, it's realistic though. That's what we're gonna get.
It's realistic. And how much does the fighting on the couch suck?
Yeah, definitely.
Because it's like quicksand.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? But you did a good job of getting your butterflies in.
Yeah.
Because full guarding here is a disaster.
You're just stuck. Yeah.
You're stuck. So like the butterfly allowed you to elevate and move.
Yeah.
You tried to elevate with the whizzer.
Yeah.
Right? So once you switch to the underhook side,
Yeah.
then the sweep worked.
Yeah.
My name's Dave Stiver. I'm a captain here with Grand Rapids PD. Currently, I'm in charge of the Training and Engagement Division, which houses our training unit for all of our departmental training, our in-service training, academy sessions, and that. I've been with Grand Rapids for a little over 24 years, and I've been on the job about 26 years now. I've been involved with training and instructor and that for a couple of decades now, and I've always kind of recognized the limitations of some of the programs that are out there, some of the other big, well-known subject control programs, where there wasn't a grappling component, or the grappling component they showed wasn't realistic or very useful. Unfortunately, we had a national newsworthy officer-involved shooting that resulted in an officer being charged with second-degree murder over a taser disarmament. So we recognized pretty quickly that we had some limitations in our training, and that kind of set the ball rolling to get us where we are today. We have a pretty strong training culture where we had, we're doing use of force type training, scenario-based training frequently here. However, the limitations in that were strictly pain compliance, or very little joint manipulation, and very little to no grappling or controlling mechanics of somebody. So it was pain compliance, the lawful but awful type instance you see where it's strikes and kicks and stuns and that, and somebody that's determined, it's really hard, or turtled up, on all fours. It looks really bad when a cop's standing over kicking somebody. So that immediately demonstrated to the guys and gals that are out there doing patrol work and actually getting in the use forces the success of it, because the multiple officer apprehensions that we have, because we're an urban environment, we're a city, we have 300 cops, so we've got backup there. It's almost always it's multiple officers on the arrest. So they had immediately high leg takedowns and the knee on top position. They immediately bought into it because they had success, like day one, immediately while during applications of use of force. They realized really quickly that how successful it was, and it's easy to replicate, right? You don't have to have 3 years of jiu-jitsu experience or train 4 hours a week to get this down. So they had immediate success with it. January 1st, 2023, we instituted the EFC department-wide. I did a presentation from 2023, the whole year, calendar year. We had our use force numbers went up because we also required officers to write use of forces that typically we didn't before, where maybe you were holding an arm down, stapling an arm or controlling an arm, because I wanted to track all that. And we were over 70% in that calendar year EFC techniques, some type of component of EFC used in over 70% of our use of forces. And in that year, we had 4 different incidents, 4 different individuals that were armed and were non-compliant, resistant, trying to access that firearm. And through EFC techniques, we were able to safely and not seriously injure that subject, right? Where it would have delved into an officer-involved shooting. I'm 100% sure of that.
I got a gun in here. Got a gun? I'm not doing it. Hold on, but I didn't do nothing. 6'5", fighting with one. He's got a firearm.
That, I think, really opened up the guys and gals' eyes, because none of the other programs out there at the time really control that weapon-based environment, the weapon-based entanglements. So that was huge. So that really, when we showed that to the Public Safety Committee, some of our stakeholders around town, every eyes opened. The community's been telling us for years, we want better outcomes, Well, it requires training like this. I think the next step is the state brand academies. In Michigan, we have a bunch, community college-based ones. They're teaching EFC, so they're seeing it at the academy. We have an 8-week in-house with all of our new hires, whether you're a lateral transfer or brand new. They're seeing it throughout their 8 weeks. So now by the time they're hitting field training, they're pretty comfortable with it, and they're picking it up right away. As a whole, industry-wide, we're slow to change. And I would say that I would challenge administrators across the country that are resistant to change. Put yourself through a class, show up to a jiu-jitsu club, put yourself in an uncomfortable position because you're asking your guys and gals to do that every day. And if you're not willing to do that, then you should probably have a tough look in the mirror.